Yeah, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm stoked for two China IPOs today. Got my Halloween costume out. Bubba Sawyer. I might wear Bubba Sawyer as my top hat today. I figured I wasn't going to go top hat today because you know what I'm saying? I'm going to save top hat for AATP. You can't just wear the top hat out because then it starts to lose its juju. You know what I'm saying? So today, top hat. Maybe I'll just wear it as a top hat. Kind of like something Bubba Sawyer would do. What up? Nah. Bad hair day. Not going to work. What's up, everybody? Yeah. Fucking two Chinese IPOs on the same day. So far, great success because I've had two IPOs in October. Both I landed green because I sold them really fucking quick. I didn't trust them, so I sold them quick. Yesterday was a horrible one, but I still made money on that damn thing. I sold it probably 20 seconds in yesterday's IPO. 20 seconds in, I sold it. What's up, guys? Good morning. Let me get everything pulled up. I have nothing pulled up right now. And I've got people blowing my phone up asking me about these IPOs this morning. Just join my Discord. That's why I don't like to give my cell phone number out to anybody. They just fucking blow my phone up. Now, I'm not going to answer anybody. Everybody texting me right now, I don't answer anybody. So it's a waste to text me. Too much shit to deal with, you know? Good morning. Good morning. Yeah. I am pumped. I got to find this really quick. It takes me a minute to find these fucking lives. Don't even ask me why. Why does YouTube make it so hard to find your own live? I don't know. Let's go. What the hell they do? Sign me out of my account? What's going on? What up? I see people are chiming in. Little country's here already. What's up, my brother? Yeah, baby. Give me a second, broski. There it is. Found it. I haven't limit ordered in or nothing yet. I still have to limit order in on this. I got to set two limits up. PMEC, GMM, both out of China. Prime number capital, GMM, top 3 underwriter. I'm stoked. All right, here we go. Let me say hi to everybody. Good morning. I'm going to go Bubba Sawyer today. Maybe I will. Let me see if I can put Bubba Sawyer's head on. I could just trade like this all day. This would be cool. This is my Halloween costume, man. This is like, 1982. Full on fucking Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I'll just do that. Yeah. That's really cool. Hey, that's what I call half face. Half face. Double half face. That is too fucking cool, right? I could just, hey, what up? Bam. Oh, I'm going to make some money today. But, okay. Let's get organized. How's everybody doing this morning? Jamie Lee Curtis. No, that was Halloween. Oh, no. Jamie Lee Curtis? I'm confused. Jamie Lee Curtis was not in Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Jamie Lee Curtis was Halloween. Dude, not even close. I mean, Halloween is cool, but Texas Chainsaw Massacre blows them all away. Especially Netflix just bought they bought the franchise, right? So now Netflix owns Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Did you guys see the last one holy shit, the bus scene? Dude, old Bubba Sawyer's on the fucking bus with the chainsaw. Everybody pulls their phones out. They start videotaping and snapshotting, and then he just charge. Pretty wild. Pretty wild. A lot of people don't know about the half face, but today I'm doing double half face. It is double half face in honor of Halloween. This is too cool. Double fucking half face? Come on. Dude, getting their money's worth today, right? Halloween is okay, but nothing beats Texas Chainsaw Massacre. To me, that's like my all-time fave. All right, if you're talking horror flicks from back in the day, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Love it. All right, y'all, I got to set up my limit orders here. I haven't even done it yet. What the hell's going on? Wow, they moved GMM to $6. Did you guys see that? Holy shit. What? What the fuck is going on, GMM? It was $5 just a couple minutes ago. Now they moved it to $6. Whoa. Whoa. PMEC is still at $4. Whoa. Did you guys catch that fast one? They moved GMM to $6. Wow. Interesting, man. They must be expecting some rippage. Holy cow. All right, let me go here. Let me see who's with me today. Face on, face off. What's up? We got Prometheus. We got Hillbilly Stocks in the house. Let me refresh this page really quick. Cool. Hillbilly, I had an idea, man. You should, because you play the same IPOs I play. My group's always playing. I go live. I see you in my lives. Dude, we need more people doing IPO videos. You're already a YouTuber. Man, you should jump on the IPO train with me, man, and double up so we can increase our power. Try to build a following for yourself and help push these IPOs. That would be awesome. And somehow you should get in touch with me so that we can coordinate some stuff. Are you on Facebook? Hillbilly Stocks? What's up, little country? Thank you, bro. Time for the morning's cocktail. My YouTube is frozen. My YouTube just froze. What's going on here? Let me refresh this again. My chat won't update either. My whole YouTube just froze. All right, so let me get started here. Good morning, guys. The way I start my day, even if I don't go to the gym like right now, which normally I'd be at the gym, I'd be getting ready to train, or actually I would be training right now. I always start the day with ephedrine, caffeine, aspirin, and fat burner. It's called ECA, the ECA stack, okay? Everybody always asks me, like, what's the best fat burner? This is the best. You make it yourself. So you buy ephedrine, which is what I have here. It's Broncaid. You buy caffeine, and you just buy aspirin. You put the three together, you have the ultimate fat burner. This is what I use for my caffeine. All right? I use Celsius for my caffeine. And I use baby aspirin for my aspirin. It's that simple. It's 81 milligram baby aspirin. And as soon as I wake up in the morning, I take the baby aspirin. Okay? It's a chewable. Tastes good. So aspirin is already kicking in. The reason you take the aspirin is because the aspirin is a dilator. Aspirin just allows the ephedrine and the caffeine to work longer. That's why you take the aspirin. A lot of people always ask me, what the hell's the aspirin got to do with it? It allows it to work longer. So you're burning fat. Instead of for 30 minutes, you're burning fat for a few hours. That's what the aspirin does. That's why you take all three. Now, I have been doing this for a long time. I've been taking ephedrine, caffeine, aspirin. Golly, since 1990. Been doing this. I found out about it in 1990, so that's when I started doing it. Yeah, baby. Good stuff right here. All right. So you get your ephedrine from CVS. You just go to the back counter and you ask for it, and you'll have to sign the ephedrine out. But it is the greatest fat burner, guys. If you guys want to increase your resting metabolic rate, it's not for everybody. Of course, if you have high blood pressure, you have issues, you have type 2 diabetes, it's going to affect all of that. You have to be just 100% healthy if you're going to take ephedrine, okay? Don't just go hopping on ephedrine and you know you're not healthy. Get healthy first. Figure out what's wrong with you first, okay, before you do this shit. All right, Hillbilly. Come on, dude. Let's do it. You need to turn your channel into Hillbilly fucking IPOs, baby. Build that following up. Get a group. Let's coordinate. I'll get you my cell phone number so you and I are on the same fucking page with every IPO. I'll add you to my group list, and I got so many groups right now. It helps. It helps when we're all on the same page. That way, if you were to miss something, I can update you. If I were to miss something, you catch it, you update me. Another group might miss something, they update us, we update them. The more people, the better here. So if you're on Facebook, hit me up, Teddy Zane. All right, and we'll just start putting some ideas together. Let me read what you just said. Okay, you're not on Facebook. Oh. Okay. Squirrel Nuts. These are both China plays today. We have 2 China IPOs. It's early. We got a while yet before these things go live. We get to chill for a minute. We can talk about the IPOs. We can talk about the war. We can talk about not having a president right now. We don't have a Speaker of the House or a president. We're fucked. USA is a sitting duck right now, aren't we? Let's see here. Hey, Hillbilly, do me a favor then. That's a great idea. Can you email me, teddyzane@yahoo.com? Just go ahead and email me right now, bro. teddyzane@yahoo.com. teddyzane@yahoo.com. Send me an email. As soon as this live is over, I'll email you back. I'll get you my cell phone number. And we'll coordinate. There we go. I'm probably cutting out. Looks like my computer's cutting out. Okay, Robinhood is showing 6. Look, GMM, $6. GMM this morning was 5. So I'd like to know if you guys already placed your limit orders. Were you placing your limit orders at 5? They've already popped it up $1. So this is a Chinese IPO. This is Global Mofi Metaverse, however you say that. But this is prime number capital. This is prime number capital. For those of you that don't play IPOs or you don't understand the back end of why some of these IPOs rip, the reason is most of the time it's because of the underwriter. The underwriter is going to work to bring people in. The underwriter is sending out emails and trying to create contacts. And with these, and they also look for YouTubers to spread the word and create, you see what I'm saying, momentum. YouTubers have a lot to do with it. But you have some underwriters that work a lot harder than others. Some underwriters don't do shit. Some underwriters won't send a single email out, like E.F. Hutton. They won't send out a single fucking email. E.F. Hutton does the bare minimum, and they don't charge as much as, say, a Network One Financial. They're not going to charge as much as a Prime Number Capital. What I don't understand is, why don't these companies just hire the top tier underwriters to guarantee that there's more money coming up? Like yesterday, they had this horrible underwriter. I don't even remember the name of the ticker. I made $27 on yesterday's IPO. It was out of California. It was the worst USA IPO ever. And they had some bullshit nobody underwriter. They probably didn't hardly pay him anything. And the ticker tanked at open. You had about 30 seconds to make your money on that IPO yesterday, which I sold in the first 20 seconds. Yeah, it was GPAC. I sold in the first 20 seconds. I don't know, 430. So it got me in. I think I was in at 420. I saw that it was a big ball of shit. I sold it 430, and I think it gave it to me at 29 or 27. It got me out at 29 or 27. So I was in the green. And once again, I only played it just to prove that you could play every IPO and make a little bit off every one. While other people are playing some high risk plays, they're losing money yesterday. I didn't lose a fucking dime. I made $27 on one of the worst IPOs in the history of IPOs. It was one of the fucking worst, and I still made money on it. And it was GPAC. That's right. All right, so now I am going to go in. I've got PMEC on my radar, but we don't have a clock on that one. $4 PMEC. Did anybody pre-order PMEC? Any of you guys pre-order? If you did, and I don't think a lot of people did, that's the thing here. This is going undetected, under the radar. A lot of people don't even know that PMEC closed yesterday. All the eyes were on GMM. So watch PMEC go full on gangbuster today. Watch PMEC be the big money maker today, because nobody's paying attention to it. If you guys could like the video for me, please. Sub to the channel if you're not already. I'm trying to work with as many groups as I can so we can keep this going. I'm trying to keep IPOs going so that you guys don't have to play anything else. You don't have to play all these high risk. If you want to bounce into a high risk play like TTOO, occasionally, because you see that you've caught it early and you're on the rip, and you can run that fucking, you can chase in on that rip. I do that a lot. So I just decided October, though, I'm only going to play IPOs. Okay. But occasionally, if you're confident, instead of relying on every single play, a momentum, that you're going to hop in FNGR, you're going to Hub C. That's another one. It tanked this morning. Hub C just fucking, the bottom falls out. And you could have bought in right when that fucking bottom was falling out. You know what I'm saying? Super, super risky. But you think the momentum is still there, so you hop in. Now you lose. You see, I'm not doing any of that shit right now. The last play I played was TTOO. I jumped in on that FDA news. I banked. I got out. She tanked. But now she's running again. She's kind of like inviting people to hop back in and possibly get trapped again. Not me, baby. I'm sticking to IPOs. I don't need that bullshit. Okay? Hey, good morning, Besame. Sesame Street 45 in the house. What's up, Sesame? PMEC is offering 5,000 shares. Squirrel nuts, what you talking about? What you talking about? Hillbilly, you pre-ordered PMEC. Did you get allocated anything? Let me know. Let me spread all this out, man, so we can get some work done now. All right, this is going to be crazy. So, because I'm working with that $4,000 account. I'm working with a $4,000 account now, actually 4,100, because I made in the last two IPOs roughly $100. Today actually starts the game. I've made $100 so far with the worst IPO, which was yesterday, and then a really good IPO, MSS, that I didn't trust. I traded out of it fairly quickly, didn't get back in. Did not get back in because I want to stick true to just playing the IPO side, the initial public offering. Okay, just so everybody knows, GMM, I just showed you, was 6. Now it's back to 5. You guys seeing this? Hillbilly got about 50% allocation on PMEC, which is basically what he got on MSS. Okay, so I'm going in right now. I'm going to set a $7 limit order on GMM. Let's go ahead and do this. And I'm going to divvy up my account between the two tickers. Okay. Hey, where's Hillbilly? Hillbilly, do they have a time frame on PMEC yet? They giving us an opening time? Because I know we're at 10:35 Eastern time for GMM. So we're going to open at 10:35 on GMM. We got anything on PMEC yet? Be nice if I could strategically pull all profit out of one, take that entire one lump sum and move it into PMEC if the timing was right. If PMEC opens before GMM, I'll do it to obviously PMEC first. GPAC was such shit. I made 9 cents per share yesterday. 9 cents per share. PMEC. GPAC. I'm sorry. GPAC was dog shit. That's why if it's coming out of the USA and it's an IPO, stay away. That's it. USA, stay the fuck away. I have 2. I have 2 day trades. I have 2 day trades in my wife's account, and I have unlimited day trades in my own account. So what I'm going to do today is I'm trading these 2 IPOs today in my wife's account, and then I'm going to trade AATP if it were to list this week in my account. Lay it down. Lay it down. Lay it down. And here is my $4,000 account. I have 2 day trades. Trust me, it does suck because I have to bounce between 2 platforms. But I'm not going to miss an IPO. Not going to miss an IPO. I think I'm going to wait to do my limit orders right now. And by the way, guys, if you have a way to set up multiple accounts, you should do it. It's definitely been a lifesaver. Like with AMC, I was trading two accounts. I traded my wife's account and I traded my account. Um, like for Christmas, I'll trade my wife's account and put like I'll win her like $1,000 or $1,500, and then she'll pull that $1,000 or $1,500 out and she goes and spends it on Christmas. It's just good because you can have an account that only has 3-day trades, right? And what if you have a second account that has 3-day trades? Now you have 6 that you could be trading throughout the week instead of only pushing one account. So when I said I was playing every IPO, obviously you can't do it with only 3-day trades, so I'm bouncing into my other account, tallying up the money. All the big plays, China plays, obviously are going to go into the $4,000 account. Or have a Robinhood account and a Webull account. That's right. So Alex is in a position where he only has 1-day trade. He's asking PMEC or GMM. You're the prime example of what I just said. You get a second account going, bro, so you're not in that situation. All right. Get a second account going because that's going to be tough to say. I'll go with the lower allocation, but that's no guarantee. GMM has the lower allocation right now, so if you had to choose, on paper it's saying GMM, but in reality, watch PMEC kick GMM's ass. You just don't know what's going to happen. All right, so get 2 accounts going. Stop screwing around. I even have a Webull, so I have 2 Robinhood accounts and a Webull account if I ever decided to put money in that account. I have 3 accounts going. Hey, the system's always trying to cheat you, right? Fuck. And all you got to do is, if you're married, you use your wife's social security number and you're good to go. Set her up her account. Like my wife used to trade. I was trying to teach her how to trade on her own Robinhood account, and she was doing okay for a minute, and then she started taking risks and losing money. So I took the account over. I didn't open the 2 accounts saying, "Yay, I got 2 accounts." That's not how it started. She actually wanted her own account so she could learn how to day trade. She just got sick of it. It wasn't for her, so I took the account over. I wound up with 2 accounts. Webull, I started a Webull account because everybody was like, "Dude, Webull blows Robinhood away. You should have a Webull account. It's the best." And then I open a Webull account and it's dog shit. Day trading on Webull is dog shit. They have really good charts and back end information, but the speed in which you can trade, I was used to Robinhood. And then moving over to Webull, it was almost the same platform in some sense. So I was like, why was everybody saying it was better? Because it really isn't better. It's not. Webull is not better than Robinhood. And IPOs are the advantage. I'll give it that. IPOs are the advantage. For Webull. And maybe someday I'll fucking run my Webull account, but right now I don't really care to. I have been trading Robinhood, and I've traded so many times out of an IPO just to find out that somebody in Webull got trapped in their IPO and Webull wasn't letting them sell, or whatever the situation was, or they were selling much, much slower than I was selling. I'm able to trade out really fast. That's one of the biggest advantages is being able to trade out of an IPO as quickly as possible. Robinhood gives you that advantage. Robinhood blows Weeble's speed away. And I can say that for a fact because I traded both platforms. Weeble is slower than Robinhood. That is a fact. What is this? For sure. Okay, cool. Yeah. Alex, straight up, GMM, better underwriter. And it was if you ordered 5 shares of GMM, you only got 1. The allocation was 1 for every 5 you ordered. The allocation for PMEC is 50% of everything you ordered, okay? I need a time on this PMEC, though, because I got a feeling that one's probably going to list before GMM. Oh, that's the other advantage. Yeah, that was another reason I wanted to trade with Weeble, is at 3 a.m. You get to trade at 3 a.m. I like that. Good point. That was another reason I hopped over, you know. But here's the thing. When you're just doing IPOs, that doesn't matter. I've made the majority of my money lately on IPOs. Okay, so we have PMEC at 10:45. Is that Eastern or what? Because we have 11:45 basically on GMM. GMM, 11:45 Eastern time. Is PMEC 1 hour prior? Dude, that's going to be epic. Give it to us. Or what are we talking here? So we have a 1 hour difference. So guys, if you're playing both IPOs today and you want to take all your money out of one and put it into another, you would start with PMEC, just going off of these timestamps here. PMEC will open before GMM, which means you'll have 1 hour to trade PMEC before you move your money to GMM. We're at 11:35. Thank you, brother. We're at 10:45. That should give you plenty of money. I'm sorry. Yeah, plenty of money. Plenty of time to get out of one and get into the other with all your money, which is what I'm going to fucking do. So I'm going to go full on right now with $4,000 into PMEC. So let's go ahead and do that. Now, GMM moved from 6 to 5. It's back to 5. Just so you guys, if you caught that early update that I put out, GMM Robinhood was at $6. PMEC is at $4. Now, this sucks because I want 1,000 shares, but I have to limit order in at, say, 6. Well, should I do that? No, I'll do a limit order at 550, which that's not going to get me 1,000 shares because I've only got 4,000 in the account. So I'm going to go max. Whatever $4,000 will get me at $5.50 per share, that's what I'm going to do right now. Teaching you guys how to trade IPOs. When there's 2 awesome IPOs on the same day, this is what you do. So I'm going to go 550. And now it's asking me, of course, the number of shares. I'm working with $4,000. So let's go ahead and start with 700 shares. And it looks like 700 puts me at almost the very top. So I'm going to stay with that. 700 shares at $5.50. PMEC. Bada boom, bada bing. She's rolling, she's rolling, she's rolling. Bam! Here we go, baby. So I'm in 700 shares. That cost me $3,850. Discord link is below, everybody, to join the Discord. So even this, like this one right here, was under the radar yesterday. Nobody knew this one closed because Robinhood had removed it. And watch PMEC be the gangbuster today. Watch it be the big one because it's under the radar. Nobody's fucking paying attention to it. Nobody's paying attention to it. Watch her run. And this is why it is awesome having people like Custom X, because he's always coming out with excellent information on timestamps. Hillbilly fucking Stocks is coming out with allocation. Custom X gives me allocation too on a lot of these, which is so important because that gives you confidence. It either builds your confidence so you know how high to go, or it sucks the life out of the room and you're like, fuck, maybe I should only 100 shares on this piece of shit like yesterday. You know, allocation is so important. So we got Matt. So your 4,000 account, how many day trades do you have? Okay, my $4,000 account, I'll show you. Now, remember, I'm using both accounts, y'all. Like tomorrow, I'm going to use my account because I'm about to spend all my day trades. By tomorrow, I'll have 0. But right now, I got 3. Oh, no, I got 2. One's used. I got 2 on this account. So I'm going to use both of these right now. I got to hide my account number. Shit. No telling how many freaks are out there. I'm going to use those 2 right now. Then tomorrow, close this bitch. And I'm back in my own account tomorrow. That's if AATP were to actually open. If AATP doesn't list, there's nothing else going on this week, I don't think. And today's Tuesday, which puts me at Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I don't think we have any IPOs. If AATP doesn't list, I don't think we got anything else really coming up that has all their filings in and shit, right? So I might not even need my other account. That's my point. Let me refresh everything. Everybody still with me? What up? Yes, my stream went down because the power flickered for 2 seconds and it shut down my internet. So let me get this pulled back up. Lost control, lost control, lost control. Yeah, buddy. All right, cool. We're back, baby. We're back. My bad. We had a small power outage. The lights just flickered for 2 seconds, but it was enough to shut everything down. But we're back. Let's go. So like I was saying, I'm starting with PMEC, everybody. I have 1 limit order in right now with PMEC, okay? GMM is going to list 1 hour. Looks like 1 hour later. So I dig that. They're hooking us up. They gave us an hour to get out of one and into the other. So, cool beans, baby. It's 8:37 in Alabama. Which means we have 1 hour to go for PMEC. PMEC is a China play. I'll read to you what basically Robinhood has to say. Commercial cleaning solutions. So it's some type of cleaning services. It caters to educational institutions, airports, facilities, exteriors of buildings. Wow, I didn't even know this. I don't even like pay attention to what these companies actually do. Other than that Chinese food play. Holy jeez, the other day, right? Did that come out of nowhere? So basically, they just clean the exterior of buildings, airports, colleges, schools, I mean, auditoriums. They're just a cleaning service. That's all they do. I wonder why they got such a complicated name, PMEC Holdings. It doesn't even sound like a, but whatever. Doesn't matter. PMEC, $4. I'm in at $5.50 for 700 shares. And we have two China IPOs. Both of these are China. GMM has the better underwriter. And that's why you were only allocated one for every 5 shares. They're just, they're putting up the bucks for the better underwriter, which is Prime Number Capital, top 3. Now, AATP is Hong Kong. Here's an update. CKHL is Hong Kong. GDD is Hong Kong. CKHL has been taken off the radar, guys, but their filings are still coming in. Like we just got another filing in yesterday on CKHL, which tells you they're still working to get this listed. All right. And let me go ahead and update you guys on GDD, which is a huge one. I'm not even going to talk about GLE yet because they pulled it, and I think GLE might be bringing in a different underwriter. They've shut everything down on it again, but it could be because they're fishing for a new underwriter. So October 31st will be GDD out of Hong Kong. I'll read the prospectus to you guys really quick. They're trying to bring it in for between $6 and $7, 2 million shares. This is a straight Hong Kong play, which nothing beats Hong Kong. Those are the best. Oh, okay. So this is the good news. They have 2 underwriters. Anytime you have 2 underwriters, the tickers seem to just do a lot better. EF Hutton. Nope, they pulled the second underwriter off. Wow. So it's just EF Hutton. No shit. Whoa. Okay, so GDD out of Hong Kong hired EF Hutton. One of the worst underwriters to ever hire. They were trying to save money or some shit. Hey Jimmy, what we have what? We have Kong OT uplist tomorrow? No, I don't think we have anything tomorrow. I see AATP move their date to the 11th. Let's look at that really quick. Okay, so AATP is back on for tomorrow, but hold up. Let's see why they did that. Ooh, that just came in. AATP. Yes, that just came in. No shit. Let's go in and look at some filings here really quick. I don't know. I honestly don't think it's going to list tomorrow. I don't know why they would put that date up there like that. Their last filing came in on October 2nd. Now, prior to that, they didn't have a filing in September 7th, would have been their last filing. No, I don't think they're going to list tomorrow. They're still missing some shit. I have no idea why they did that. It could close today, but it's going to reopen tomorrow. I don't think that's going to happen. If you're going off the list of just Webull, AATP would be top of the list tomorrow. Then you've got the 13th VTRO, which is a pharmacy. $1.8 million shares, $5. And they are out of Colorado. So that's a USA IPO out of Colorado. I would probably play this one with my other account if this one does list this week. This looks very shitty. It's probably going to tank right at open. I'll use my other account for this one for damn sure. Well, I will have to, though, because I won't have any. I won't have any trades left, but let's see who the underwriter is. Think Equity. They're just neither here nor there. We've played their IPOs before. They 50, 60 cents and then they dump. Think Equity. So that's VTRO. That IPO is set up for, as of right now, the 13th. So after we look at their underwriter and then make sure that they're not sneaking in, which this one is, warrants or resale. You're looking at those warrants in that resale. You're looking at the fact that it's out of Colorado, so it's a USA IPO. Let's go ahead and just look at their filings. And they are ready to go. So they have every single filing they would need. All their S filings are in. Their 8K is in. Their 8A is in. And they just recently put a filing up. They're good to go. They could have already listed. You want to know why they haven't listed and they keep kicking the can down the road? It's because nobody's pre-ordering it. So they're just trying to buy some time. Nobody wants to play this VTRO because they know it's most likely going to tank and they have a really shitty underwriter. Let's go to the next. Hey, what up, Margie? Margie in the house? Yeah, baby. What's up? Okay, Jimmy, I can actually read yours. You said we have KGEIF uplisting tomorrow. That sounds like a SPAC, if you ask me. I don't know. What is it? What is KGEIF? Let me just look KGEIF up. I don't like to play SPACs. It's not a SPAC. Okay. It is not a SPAC. I can't find much on it. What's the ticker symbol that it's going to uplist under tomorrow? You got a ticker symbol on it? Is it just going to be like KGEI? Who's the underwriter? There's very little information on that. Okay, so next would be We Buy Global. Is also the 13th. IPO is out of Singapore, so it is China. I'm just going down the Webull list, guys. So the 13th, we have another China play. Their underwriter is fucking E.F. Hutton. What the hell is it with everybody hiring E.F. Hutton? Oh, horrible underwriter. Horrible. I swear to God. You rarely make money with an E.F. Hutton play. They suck so bad. So just knowing that, I'm going to go in lighter. So you've got E.F. Hutton coming in on both of those. VTRO is E.F. Hutton. We buy E.F. Hutton. Next on the list is also the 13th. Let me just look at one more thing. So WeBuy does not have all their filings in. Okay. So WeBuy will not be listing tomorrow. Or 13th. They're not going to list on the 13th. They're missing a lot of filings. We'll go to the next. GVH is also listing on the 13th. 1.8 million shares. $4. First thing we do is we try to see where they are out of. Australia. Now, it's rare to have an Australia play, so that's 50-50. Underwriter on GVV. If it's E.F. Hutton, I swear to God. It's Lafferty and Co. So you rarely see this underwriter. RF Lafferty, it's rare. So that actually might be a good that might end up working for us. So I'm going to play that. It's only 1.8 million shares for $4, and it's out of Australia. So that's an interesting one. I don't care what the company does. Next, ATXI. We've been studying ATXI for a minute. ATXI is just an uplisting. And there's not enough information. Right now it's 63 cents on the OTC, set for the 13th. We've got a new one. It's Pineapple Financial. Ontario, New York. And this one just put some information out. But their filings are in, so this one most likely will list. The only way they won't list is if people are not pre-ordering and they see they're not taking in any money. What they should do when they don't take in any money is fire their underwriters. They should just fire the underwriter, bring in a new underwriter, and get this thing moving. But they don't. They just kick the can down the road. They'll prolong it for a month, hoping more and more eyes are on it, which usually doesn't happen. If people aren't into an IPO, it doesn't matter. They're just not. 4 months from now, they're still not going to be into it. So this one looks like it's going to suck really bad. It's PAPL. It's the 20th. So I'm probably going to buy like 10 shares. I'll pre-order 10 shares just to say I pre-ordered it. It's E.F. Hutton. It's out of New York. It's going to suck. It's going to suck. Look at this beast. LUXHP, $25 on the 20th. Luxury hotels. What's up? Are you kidding me? Let's see why they're so expensive. There's not a lot of information out on this company yet. They have hardly no filings. They just popped up. Yeah, they just popped up. They have 2 notice of effectiveness in. They have no 8A filing in though. I'm gonna have to dig into this one later today. I want to find out why they're coming in so heavy at $25, you know? What the hell are they thinking? They're using Alexander Capital. Again, Alexander Capital, we've played some IPOs. That's a 50-50 shot. Okay, so that's it that's showing. We just went over GDD, which is out of Hong Kong. So let me go back here. We have 2 Hong Kong plays this month. 2. We'll see if they list. LUXH is already on NASDAQ, so I'm going to dig into it later. That very well. Oh, it's just a dividend. I was going to say, I'm probably going to bypass that. I wouldn't dare. I've already been slammed around on these fucking $25 and $35 IPOs. I wouldn't touch another one for nothing. GLE is hopefully, you know, they've withdrawn, and I'm hoping they've done that because they are firing their underwriters and hiring. You know, they were originally Network One Financial, so that's what the original hype was about a year ago, and I didn't even realize it. You know, that they were Network One Financial. But they've withdrawn because look, their last filing came in August 29th. And for them to have not done a fucking thing since August 29th tells you that they're making some changes, all right? That's GLE, which GLE is going to blow the fuck up. There's no doubt about it. It's going to be one of the best IPOs of 2023 for retail. GLE. Make sure you write that shit down and put it on your refrigerator. Look into it every week. Look for new filings coming in. Let's watch. They could get this ball rolling. They could have her up in just a matter of a few days if they have the right underwriter. Wrong underwriter, and this shit drags on and on and on, man. All right? So today we have 2 China IPOs. PMEC, which opens in 30 minutes. PMEC, set to open in 30 minutes. China. Apparently, they pressure wash the exterior of buildings. There's not a lot going on. It's not that exciting of a company. Second play of the day is GMM, that is set to open 1 hour. Okay? GMM, China play, 1 hour after PMEC. But here's the beauty. Prime Number Capital, one of the best underwriters in IPO land. So I'm super stoked. See, all the attention is going to GMM though. Everybody fucking loves GMM. Not a lot of people talking about PMEC. So, you know, a lot of times that makes a big difference. I'm going double half face today, by the way. Double half face. Happy Halloween. Got my Bubba Sawyer, I don't even know what you call apron. What's up, DJ Underground? What's y'all's favorite horror flick to watch around Halloween time? You guys like that movie, The Strangers? Because that's Strangers. That's like true story shit right there. some freaks just surround your house, and then and then you're like the biggest wussy of all time. You know what I'm saying? You're grabbing a plastic butter knife out of the fucking kitchen to fight these freaks. That movie kind of pisses me off because I'm like, are people that weak? In the real world, if a motherfucker was standing outside your house, right, wearing that stupid fucking mask, wouldn't you go grab a chainsaw or some shit and just chase after their ass? I would. I would. I wouldn't be like, oh, lock the sliding glass door. Like you can't fucking get in, you know? Oh, let's go hide under the bed. Full fucking shit, dude. I'd go after the motherfucking chainsaw. I swear to God. Strangers. Okay, so Drummeister is the real that's right, man, because it's like true story shit, right? Diana Luna knows what's up. Shoot first, then ask questions. You are damn straight. Damn straight. That shit wouldn't be happening. You'd have to be one super wussy ass pansy to let that shit happen to you. Swear to God. I'm like ready for some bullshit like that, you know? I'll get my fucking cell phone out and film that shit. I love the early 80s, you know, like everything we talk about. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, where there was a lot of good. I don't know. They put the stupid sexual kind of. They layered it with the chick in the wet t-shirt. I thought that was stupid. You didn't have to do that stupid shit. Terrifier's pretty good. Night of the Living Dead, dude, nailed it. Dude, the black and white in the cemetery. They're gonna get you, Barbara. Dude's freaking on that girl, Barbara, right? He doesn't even know that fucking zombies are coming up behind him. Dude that saves the day ends up getting shot at the end of the movie. I watched that when I was in like 8th grade. And I'm like, oh my God, they killed the guy that fucking saved everybody. That was freaky. You got an interview in a minute, don't you, Perry? Good luck in your interview today, man. Yeah, The Shining's legendary. Anybody see the new Saw yet? I heard the new Saw's as usual, pretty on point with the gore. What's up, Robert? How you doing, brother? Man, growing up, I loved all the Night of the Living Deads, Dawn of the Dead. Best ever. I love that shit, man. John Wick, that was good. John Wick 4 was fucking awesome. What a great movie. Think Killing for Thanksgiving. Bill, I'll check it out. Never heard of it, man. Did the new Saw suck? I heard it was kind of okay. Some people are kind of like, yeah, it was right on point with the typical gore, and then other people are more saying that it was a waste of money. And I haven't seen none either, even though I'm seeing I could buy it on Vudu. I'm waiting. Waiting on it. 28 days later. I recognize that name. I'm pretty sure I saw that movie. Can't remember what the heck it's about, but pretty sure. Okay, guys, we're waiting on 2 IPOs today. China, it's IPO day. PMEC should open in about 30 minutes. Let's go. I'm ready to make some money. My favorite all-time horror movies are Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And you know, a lot of people busted on this last Halloween. It wasn't that bad. Jamie Lee Curtis still got it. She looks pretty rough. I gotta hand it to her, man. Whereas all these other Hollywood stars are having all this plastic surgery. You know what I'm saying? Giving the shots to the fucking eyes and the forehead and the lips. She's not done any of that. She's just letting herself age and she doesn't give a shit, you know? Jamie Lee Curtis. Phantasm, yeah, back in the day, those were good. Somebody's asking me about AMC. Here's why, Diana, I'll never play AMC again because Adam Aaron just piggy banked everybody. It's it. So see, if I were to buy just one share of AMC, I'm saying I'm helping Adam Aaron out, and I don't want to help him out. I don't want to help him. I don't want to do shit for him. I don't want to go to any of his theaters. If I go watch a movie, it will not be in an AMC theater. He fucked retail so hard that I don't take care of people like that. I don't do people like that. I know he's got a business to run and to rehab, and but he could have done something for retail. I don't even want to get into AMC, man. The original Psycho's pretty good. Yep. Love the original Psycho, man. Hey, Hillbilly, did you email me, bro? We got to get this thing moving, man. You know, it's like what's crazy is IPOs make so much money, yet they don't get enough attention, if you ask me. They do not get enough attention. You got that one fella, IPO Market Watch, which he just lays them out. He doesn't really get behind, like, I mean, he kind of does. I like him. He's a good dude. But I'm more of the hype guy. I know which ones are really going to do well, and I like to get people in the ones that I know are going to do well so that we make fucking money. And there's not a lot of YouTube channels out there that are doing momentum, IPOs, Hong Kong, China. There's just nobody out there fucking doing it but me. It seems like I'm the only one. What's up, Jared? Okay, cool, brother. That's how I am right now. My wife and I were out on 280 the other day, and we wanted to go see a movie, and it was the AMC. Now, we live in Trussville. We have a Regal Cinemas here in Trussville. We're out on 280, and it's the AMC Theater. And I said, nope. I said, we're going to go back to Trussville. I don't even remember the fucking movie, man. What was the movie we saw? Dude, I'm telling you, man. Oh, my brain is fried. I cannot remember shit that I did 10 minutes ago. We ended up driving back to Trussville to go to the Regal Cinema. Matt says that's Jamie Lee Curtis's mother. Bullshit. What you talking about, homie? That was Jamie Lee Curtis, fool. She just got old, man. But she's like scary old. Old people are scary. You know, like every now and then they'll throw kids in a movie and they're like, Oh, we're going to try to scare everybody with these kids, with these 7 and 8-year-old. I'm like, kids aren't scary. Old people are scary. Do you guys see that movie? I think it's called The Visitors, where the kids go see their grandparents, and it's not even their grandparents. It's two psychos out of a psych ward that killed the grandparents. Oh, and they're just old and weird. And dude, it's such a good movie. You guys got to see this movie. I think it's on Netflix. Old folks are scary. Kids are not scary. I'll put a horror movie on, and if it's just some possessed kid, I'll be like, fuck this shit, you know? They've wore that idea out. Possess a kid, put him in a movie, try to scare everybody. No. Yeah, man. Did you see that, Matt? That movie I'm talking about? Children of the Corn back in the day, that was all right. It was a little goofy, though. Wasn't that scary. Yeah, you got to check out the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre. You either love it or hate it. Some people fucking hated it. I loved it, man. I loved it, you know? Jared, yeah, Children of the Corn, not that scary. Like Friday the 13th, not really that scary. Halloweens were just kind of goofy, not that scary. Bunch of kids, you know what I'm saying, acting stupid. You know what was scary for me? Like the first real scare I ever got in a movie? Swear to God, this is going to sound stupid, but it was Jaws. Jaws was the first scare that I really got scared in a movie because I was so young watching it. I was so young watching it. And I saw the opening scene where the girl gets thrown around, the shark's got her, and he's just tossing her around, and the moon's shining down on the water, and you just see her. You don't really see her whole body, but you know what I'm saying? It's like, fuck. And I'm like, that's what's going on in the ocean? I'm like, holy shit. I ain't going in the ocean. That scared me for years, seeing that scene, man, in Jaws. But then the older you get, you know, you realize that shit don't really happen. Yeah, Human Centipede. The producer of that movie was fucked in the head. No, you got to be fucked in the head to do that shit. Oh man, who the hell is calling me right in the middle of a fucking IPO? Let's see who this guy is. Oh shit. Yo, what up?
Hey, is this Teddy?
This is Teddy.
Hey, Teddy. My business partner Shane mentioned that you were interested in a mural for, I think, a gym over in Trussville. Is that right?
Yeah, we're doing graffiti on the walls in a new fitness center. Yep.
Okay, yeah, we do work like that all the time. Can I?
Who gave you my number, man? Because this sucks. I've already hired somebody to do it.
Oh well, no worries, man. That's okay.
Can you?
I didn't hear about it till like a day ago.
Okay. Okay.
I think somebody had reached out to Shane on. It looks like probably on Instagram. He's usually pretty slow about turning stuff my way. So I mean,
gotcha.
But I hope you found somebody who's gonna.
Well, I was just gonna ask you. Go ahead. Can you text me and maybe just send me some ideas of your work? Because I have another gym I'm opening too that I'm gonna need some graffiti in. So I might hire you for that one. Do you have just some samples of what you've done?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I can send over. Yeah, I'll send over some stuff. You want me to text it to you or email's better?
Text it to me, brother. I appreciate it.
Okay. Yeah, I'll send some stuff along shortly.
Awesome. Thank you, man. Take care.
Thank you. Have a good one.
All right. Peace. Damn, mask is falling off. Yeah, we're having some graffiti done in my fitness center. Dude's a little late on that. Nightmare on Elm Street. You know what I don't like about the whole nightmare, whatever you want to call it, is the what's reality and what's not, and following that shit. And I'm like, oh, come on. You know what I'm saying? You can come up with any idea while you're in your sleep. So that's why I never got into Nightmare on Elm Street. It was just never, my thing. Rosemary's Baby. I kind of remember that one. Green Hornet's not that scary, though. Really? Matt? What you talking about, Matt? Green Hornet. I don't remember that being scary. Hey, I'll tell you what, Custom X, if he sends me his portfolio, I'll show you guys what he's been doing. You guys give me your opinion. I already hired somebody to do it, though. I put this ad out like a week ago, and freaking 100 people. You'd be amazed at how many people do graffiti. I want all graffiti work, like, bodybuilder and fitness graffiti done on a couple walls. You'd be amazed at how many people do that shit. I thought I'd have maybe 1 or 2 people hit me up. All right, guys, we're here to make money. Got about 15 minutes, quite possibly between 15, 25 minutes for PMEC. I've got my limit order in, and I'm ready to go. I'm going to start with PMEC. Hopefully, we're going to trade out of it, and we're going to move over to GMM. 2 IPOs today. You don't need nothing else. Won't need nothing else, man. Let's make some quick money on this one, and then move to what I believe is going to be the better IPO. GMM. Like the video, guys. Please sub to the channel if you're not already. I think most of the people know what I do. Pretty much IPOs. Stick with IPOs because they're almost guaranteed money. I see a lot of people now are kind of following that trend. Just trading IPOs. It's all you really need to do. It's a new thing. A couple years ago, there was no such thing as, this freaking party. It's like an IPO party, man. We all just float from one IPO to the next IPO to the next IPO. And it's if we can just continue to build more people, a bigger following for what we do, they just become more and more guarantees. It sucks because they shut them down for so long. It's now just building up. And we don't have a president right now. So when you don't have a leader, a lot of people don't take risks when you don't have a leader. So, sup, Chunk? What you doing, boy? Wait till Donald Trump's back in the White House, baby. 10 IPOs. Holy shit. Back to Megal days. Let's see here, T-Bone. I don't have one right now, brother. Nothing. What I'm going to do is I'm playing PMEC. I'm then going to move all my funds out of PMEC into GMM. So if I make an extra 1,000 right now, I don't know what I'm going to make. I'm just saying that's an extra 1,000 that I'm going to use for GMM. Because I do believe GMM is going to be the gangbuster. Hey, So right now I don't have any pre-order on GMM. Nada. If you only have 1 day trade left, bro, get a second account going. Okay. That's my best advice. Not financial advice. Do whatever. Get a Webull account going or something. But GMM, anything can happen. GMM got 1 for 5 allocation, prime number capital. Margie's back. What up, Margie? Yeah, after I have it done, I'll post pictures in the Discord. Can't wait. Got like a big bodybuilder like this, you know, and then behind him got all this just flash coming out. Can't freaking wait. Bum, bum, bum. I think he's going to go with the chick, even though he's brawling with her. She's climbing in the polls. She is climbing in the polls. Good to see Margie in the live. What's up, Margie? All right. We got our Discord manager in the house. Margie's the glue that keeps everything together. That's for damn sure. Maurice Shawarma. Whatever. What say? What? I'm from Syracuse, New York, but I live in Birmingham, Alabama, which is the smartest thing to do. Grow up in New York, get the fuck out, move to Alabama, move to a red state. Smartest thing I ever could have done. I had no clue Alabama was so red, though. I got lucky because I was going to move to Tennessee. I was going to move to Atlanta. Like, I lived in Atlanta for a minute. I lived in Memphis. I lived in Nashville. I lived in Knoxville. You know, we're touring with the Chippendales. I get to live wherever I want. I could live anywhere because I'm touring for a living, you know. And my buddy Jake starts dating a girl in Birmingham, and he starts staying at her apartment. Now, Jake's wherever I'm moving. Jake's with the whole group. You live together. You have to. So Jake goes, dude, you got to check out Birmingham. Birmingham has the best fucking clubs. He's like, they got the best gyms. This is what is important to a Chippendale. Best tanning salons, the best nightclubs, the best gyms. It's got to be a big city, and it had to be centrally located to other big cities so that when we tour, we're not stuck in a fucking corner like Florida, and it takes you 20 hours to get out of Florida just to get to the next state. You got to be centrally located. So when Jake found Birmingham, it only took me a couple days, and I fucking said, hell yeah, dude, let's get an apartment and let's blow the South up with our Chippendale show. And then that's how we landed in Birmingham. We were all over the fucking place before we got to Birmingham. And it's crazy because had I wound up in fucking Memphis turned out to be trash. Nashville, liberal as fuck. Knoxville was pretty nice. We lived in Knoxville for a minute, but Knoxville nightclubs sucked. The nightlife sucked. The gyms sucked. That's the honest to God reason why we left Knoxville, because the nightlife sucked. Birmingham, when we moved to Birmingham, clubs were going till Sunday, 5 p.m. You could party Friday to Sunday. There was a club open round the fucking clock. Just like Atlanta, just like in New York City. It was like a small version of New York City. What's up, Tommy? Hey, yeah, so I was born in Syracuse on Park Ave. I then, when I was living in Syracuse, I trained at Champions Fitness, which is crazy because my gym is Champions Fitness. And then I moved up into Camillus and in the Fairmount area. I lived across the street from Fairmount Fair Mall. This is before they tore it down. My first house I bought in Fairmount. And this is when the city was still pretty decent. The city was really decent when I lived there. Now I go back and I visit and it's trash. I can't believe how disgusting that city is, man. I just can't believe I got so lucky and got out the way I got out before it fell to shit. And I wound up in such a clean, beautiful city, you know, where property values are cheap. Like the house I live in right now would be $2 million in New York, man. The property taxes would be like $20,000 or some shit. It'd be stupid. Like my brother had a really small house. My small house in New York, the property taxes were $5,000 on it, and the house was tiny. And this guy's was 20 something years ago. You know, let me think. Yeah, 23 years ago, 25 years ago. Yeah, I moved 25 years ago. Rob, holy shit, Binghamton. A lot of people don't know this, man, but the original Chippendale show, the owner and the manager were from Binghamton. Yup. And Lenny Pinero is still in Binghamton. So when they depart the show out of New York, when they tour, they depart from Binghamton, dude. I used to have to drive to Binghamton from Syracuse before every departure. Yup. It was about an hour drive. We would all have to park at Lenny Pinero's office. Lenny Pinero was the booking agent for the Chippendales. This is like fucking 30 years ago, man. And we would all depart from Binghamton. And there were clubs. I mean, you probably don't pay attention to shit like this, but we tore all those Binghamton clubs up, man. Endicott, as a matter of fact. It was the Endicott exit. Yeah, I would get off at Endicott, go around the bend. He lived right up the fucking road, man. Chippendales and the Chippendales, both of us, the male and the female groups, were all based out of Binghamton 30 years ago. And what's funny is 30 years ago, Endicott was trashy. It was real trashy. Like, I hated leaving my car there, man. I'd have to park my car, and I'd be like, dude, I'm going to be gone for like 60 days. Is my car even going to be there when I get home? This is when I first started traveling with them. And so much shady shit. I ain't even going to get into it. But yeah, it was a trashy area. Tommy said, what is this, Yeti? $180 per coin? XRP? I'm just wondering how XRP is ever going to get to that level when there's 50 billion in circulation. Can somebody explain that to me? Yeah, we're having trees cut down in the backyard, Drummeister. That's what you're hearing. He's out there cutting. So, like, we closed the pool up. I took all my lights down and shit, and now all that shrubbery has to be cut. He's back there doing all the shrubs. I don't understand how. I'm really confused with XRP and the excitement, because there's got to be a massive burn on a 50 billion circulation coin to even get to $1. They flooded the fucking market with it, which I'm behind it, and I understand they do have some type of burn in place, and they've mapped out how it's going to get to $100, and that's cool. They've got the blueprint. So I bought a shit ton of it. I've got a lot of it. And yeah, I know there's talk of that huge burn coming, which that's a lot of wasted money if they actually burn $40 billion. Could you imagine? You just burn $40 fucking billion? Sick. But hey, man, I'm in. I got a lot of XRP. I'm like, I guess if it's going to happen, the whole world is onto XRP, so I might as well own a shit ton of it and just set it and forget it. So yeah. Wow, Thunder from Down Under. Yeah, Thunder from Down Under, they are one of the best. I got to work with them in Las Vegas. So I traveled to Vegas to do the Great American Strip Off. And I got second in the Great American Strip Off. And while I was there, which I lost to this, it was legit, the fella I lost to. This was in 2003, maybe 2002. Uh-oh. And so while I was there, I worked with Thunder from Down Under. They were performing in Vegas while I was there. And I got to do 7 shows with him. Badass choreography, some of the toughest choreography, and I had to learn that shit in one fucking day. That is killer. Not a lot of people ever talk about Thunder. The American Hunks was another big one. Hollywood's Hottest Bodies is another one I traveled with for a little bit. Hunk Mania out of New York, my boy Brasco, which Hunk Mania in New York was our main competition. So you had the Chippendales and then you had Hunk Mania. Brasco worked for Hunk Mania. He's in my Discord. Good dude, still fucking shredded, still hits the gym. It's all up here, man. No excuses, you know. You still live the fucking life. You know, you eat right, you do your cardio, you go to the gym. No fucking excuses, man. Age ain't got shit to do with nothing. Diana says transfer money country to country for cheap with XRP and fast. Lightning fast transactions. I don't really pay attention to anything Lou says. Lou talks a lot of shit. So Lou was still hyping up AMC before the big rug pull. So was that other guy there. What the fuck's his name? Blunts. He's telling people to buy at $4 and $5 before the rug pull. Tommy wants to know if I am buying SHIB or Doge. No, I'm kind of done with crypto other than XRP. That's it. And I don't really have a need to. I've parked XRP. I've got 35,000 coin just sitting in crypto.com, and I don't even care to look at it. I don't care. I don't follow the ups and downs and the drama. If I hear people blowing it up and someday somebody says it's $5-6, I'll pull my account up and see how much money I got. You know, that's it. Yeah, baby, PMEC live in 15 minutes. Got an update from Hillbilly. Let's go. This is the dark horse today. Could be the dark horse, you know. 50% allocation. It's China. Let's see what happens. Come on, baby. Let's see. Hey, if I made $27 on that piece of shit yesterday, I know I'm going to make some money today. Jason says preferred shares, 15-year partnership with Wyndham Resorts. White Feather says, what time is GMM? GMM is coming in 1 hour from now. Okay, we have 1 hour, possibly 1 hour, 15 minutes. Margie says, make sure you get it in the off exchange and onto a ledger or cold stored. Why? Explain that to me and everybody else that's wondering. Explain that, Margie, the difference, please. Yeah, I sold it literally in the first 20 seconds, man. I sold it. It shot to $4.30. It entered me at $4.20, so I sold at $4.30. It gave me the out, and the whole point was just to, you know, because I said I'm going to play every IPO. I knew that one was going to suck, but I'm like, I said I'm going to play it, so I'm going to fucking play it. Point proven. I didn't lose a dime. I still made money on that damn thing. So $4 PMEC. It's $4. Okay, so cold wallet will keep you from losing all your crypto, which is basically what I figured. Good to hear it, though, and explain it for other people that might not understand why you would have a cold wallet. But as you see brokers fold, brokers go down, they take your crypto with them. You lose everything. Which the whole time this shit was going down, I'm like, watch crypto.com be next. All these pyramid scheme bullshit. I can't believe that stuff still exists. All the fraud. Are you kidding me? But luckily, crypto.com held their shit tight. They're legit. No problems. T-Bone, if yours says NA, are you on Robinhood? I don't get it. What broker are you using? I'm on Robinhood. Maybe you need to close your app, reopen your app. I've been staring at $4 for 2 hours. They're ready to roll. They're ready to go. Here we go, guys. We're waiting on PMEC. We're going to take our funds, move out of PMEC into GMM. We have 2 China IPOs today. 2 China IPOs today. Let's freaking go. Let's get one under. Yeah, and that kind of shit will never happen again, Matt. We'll never get that lucky again, bro. Had I sold at the top, damn. I still made really, really good money off Doge, though. So my brother made a shit ton of money off Doge. My whole family banked on Doge because we were all in. Yeah, baby. Here we go. 9 minutes. We trading. Nine minutes, PMEC. And yes, both should be bangers. GMM, grand finale, better underwriter, prime number capital. Anything can happen, though, because people have not paid much attention to PMEC. This is the dark horse. So let's see what happens. 50% allocation. I don't know what to tell you, brother. I have no idea. The rest of us are looking at $4, okay? Edgy says LRHC is about to list right now. La Rosa. La Rosa. Look at you, La Rosa. No way. I mean, that's cool. They snuck that little puppy in there, but China takes precedence. It sucks they had to push it in right with these 2 China plays, but there's just no way in hell I'm going to play it. There's tackling 3 IPOs, not going to happen. I'd have to have my other account open. Not even going to do it. Good luck to anybody playing LRHC, though. I know it's a tiny float. It's a tiny offering. But when you're up against China, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? You know? And I hate it because when they stack too many IPOs, there's only so many people to go around. They shouldn't be stacking them all on the same day like this. It's dilution. It's basically what it is. And break it down, there's only so many people that can play X amount of IPOs. Somebody's getting kicked to the wayside, you know? Yeah, had they pushed that play over to Thursday, I probably would have played it. Well, there's no doubt I would have played it if they pushed it into Thursday. I'm wondering who pre-ordered it, though. Who pre-ordered? And what's the allocation on that? Anybody got any details? If you got details, I'd love to hear it. Allocation. I don't know anybody that pre-ordered it, though. Nobody in my Discord pre-ordered it. So yeah, that's a great movie. Great movie, man. It's one of Denzel's best right there. Here we go. Here we go. PMEC is the draw today. Could open in 4 minutes, and we've got a second Latin IPO, LRHC La Rosa. Big draw today is PMEC and GMM. GMM is prime number capital. Prime number capital is right up there now with Network One Financial. If you guys know underwriters, the top three, Univest, Prime Number Capital, Network One Financial. Those are the top three for Asian IPOs. I've never lost on any of those three. GMM is Prime Number Capital. That's going to list in 1 hour. Right now, we're running PMEC at $4. I've got my limit order in. We're 1 hour away from the next IPO, and there is nothing we can do about this Latina IPO. They suck for sneaking that in there. We could have played it Thursday, which is what they should have done. Give it to us Thursday, but oh well. Let's make some money, guys. I'm ready to make some money. Got my $4,000 account. I'm up $100 between the two, actually. I played that GPAC piece of shit yesterday. Made 27. I'm going to try to play every IPO I can. Obviously, I can't play this La Rosa. We'll try to watch it, though. Maybe somebody that's not playing PMEC, keep an eye on La Rosa for us, because it looks like both are going to list simultaneously. They're both going to open at the same time, I take it. Neon says Trump can stop the wars. These wars wouldn't even be taking place. You know what I'm saying? Trump would have prevented the wars. What's up? Is that my real hair or is that the fucking wig hair? That's my real hair. Crazy hair day. That shit would have been prevented, dude. None of those people would be dying if Trump was in the White House. None of them. Yep. Ukraine wouldn't have happened. All those people would still be alive. You can thank one guy for death and destruction. And you know who that one guy is, because the USA pulls the strings pretty much over the entire world. And when you got nobody in charge, you got a deadbeat that nobody fears, nobody gives a fuck. He fumbles Afghanistan for the world to see. There we go, guys. We're open. PMEC is open. They put me in at 4. Wow, they put me in at 4. How'd they get us in at 4 and we're only at 398 right now? 407, 403, 407, up $100. 410. PMEC is moving slowly, but it's moving. I got my 700 shares. We're at $4 break even right now, 414. We've got another IPO coming up, so I want to trade out of this fairly quickly to get to the next IPO. 402, 4. 464. They both opened at the same exact freaking time, guys. They opened at the same freaking time. Yup. Three IPOs on one day. Can't believe they did that shit to us. Let's see what happens. PMEC, not a lot of action. I'm in at 4. What I might do here is just sell some, keep some in. How did La Rosa freeze at 502 when it was a 502 when it was a $5 ticker? What just happened to La Rosa? How is it halted at $5.02? That makes no sense at all. La Rosa, something happened. What did they do? They froze the ticker at 502. Yet it was a $5. I mean, 2 cents? They halt on 2 cents? What, are you kidding me right now? Oh, it's a halt down? Gotcha, bro. Thank you. I wasn't even paying attention to it. I wasn't watching it. halted down. Got you. Thank you. Which on my side, it's showing up. It's not showing it's halted down. It's just, see that arrow straight up? At 502. So PMEC is still holding 396. We're at 700,000 share volume on PMEC. 800, just bounced to 800,000 share volume. So we're a few minutes in. PMEC is holding its IPO value. We entered at $4, so it's basically same as pre-ordering. If you pre-ordered, you got in at $4. If you limit ordered, you got in at $4. So I'm going to move over to the other ticker really quick. LRHC is still at 502. Still in PMEC. PMEC is moving slowly. We have an hour though. 1 hour before GMM goes live. Going to give it a minute. For those of you that were playing LRHC, she did jack up 50 cents, I'm hearing, but then halted down. So GMM is the better IPO today. Has the 1 for 5, the least amount of allocation. PMEC was at 50%. Now, we've played 50% allocated IPOs before, and they've ripped to $7 and $8. Okay, that's why I'm holding out here. We have had these rip to $7, $8. Still hovering over IPO price of 4. That's a good sign. Yeah, baby, let's go. Come on. Nothing like the Megal days, though. Shit, we were already on a $50 halt with Meg. Fucking $50 halted up. $4 IPO halted up at 50. You guys remember that shit? What's up, Matt? Mr. Matt. What up, what up, what up? We got a lot of Matts on YouTube. I can't tell none of y'all apart. I see Matt, and I think it's the same dude. Get creative with your YouTube names. $3.88 on PMEC. With almost 1 million share volume in. Luckily, we still have close to an hour. We got close to an hour for the next IPO to list, which is GMM. Anybody that's over on LRHC La Rosa, 479 coming off of a halt down. LRHC. PMEC. Kind of iffy underwriter. 50% allocation. Singapore. Lay it down. Lay it down. $363 on PMEC. Not holding IPO value very well. I think La Rosa is halted again, 479. That may have been, is that halted up? La Rosa may have halted up. I'm not sure. Oh, snap. La Rosa's on a rebound. She may have just halted up. Bouncing between the two just to see what this action is going to be on La Rosa. PMEC 330. PMEC is not holding IPO value very well. Wow, can't believe it. PMEC not holding very well. La Rosa down 4%. PMEC is halted. Okay, so PMEC halted at 325. La Rosa's halted 479. Let's see where these go, man. I think we're halted up on La Rosa. I wasn't watching La Rosa when it halted. I'm going to tell you, we're halted down on PMEC, and I believe it's halted up on La Rosa. La Rosa down, there it goes, 479. So they halted for no reason, to be honest with you. Nothing incoming on La Rosa. Back to trading at IPO. So you guys saw that massive dip. They've reversed the play. She's at 505. Gave everybody a big scare with a halt down. PMEC is halted down. Still halted. La Rosa's still moving, 470. PMEC 325, halt down. Waiting to see where they take the price action on PMEC. Coming off this halt. The last Singapore IPO we played did really well. I think it went to $7, so something like that, $7.50. So if this bottoms out and doesn't recover, this will be a surprise. This will definitely be a surprise if this stock is unable to recover. I'm still in. 700 shares, PMEC, I'm in. Limit ordered in this morning. I believe if you limit ordered in, everybody got in at $4. If you pre-ordered, you were in at $4. Trading 3. PMEC 320. 25. PMEC 340. Coming off of a halt. First halt was down on PMEC. Now, this is where a lot of people do like to enter on these IPOs. They'll buy that first dip, which does help the ticker recover. So my threshold for loss, I'm selling 50%, selling 50% of my shares. I've reached my threshold for my loss. going to retain 50%, but it looks like it acts shit. Right before I sold, it halted down. That may have halted down, guys. Sometimes you just got to do loss control. So I took the 50% loss on, well, selling half of my shares at 276 right before that halt came in. Highly unexpected on PMEC. PMEC, not a good play. Kind of deceiving right out of the gate. Oh, they definitely pushed the price of this PMEC down. They're not supposed to manipulate a direction. This direction was highly manipulated. You just got to do loss control. On to the next. Loss control. On to the next. I definitely don't like to take losses. If I go full loss with this one, I definitely won't forget it. Definitely won't forget it. Going to put this underwriter in the books. We will stamp this underwriter right here. So PMEC halted down with a $4 entry on a limit order. Took a 30% beating. Let's see if it can recoup anything. GMM coming up shortly. About 30 minutes on GMM, to which I'll be playing to recoup any losses that I might take today on PMEC. GMM, 30 minutes. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum, ba-dum-bum-bum-bum, ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Spartan Capital. With a name like Spartan Capital, you'd think they'd come out swinging, right? What's up with that? They don't come out swinging today. You see how I'm obviously losing money on PMEC right now? Yet I'm calm, cool, and collected. Look at people like this guy, David Price. Every comment he puts out is negative and emotional. David Price is the guy that shouldn't be trading because he's emotional. You shouldn't be in the market, Dave. Take your wins with your losses, man. If I went back and read every one of your comments, you're just negative Nancy, dude. Be more professional. His last one was PMEC junk. We're all taking losses right now. Just fucking be cool. Lost control. On to the next. On to the fucking next. Control your emotions, man. Bidenomics. I can't even believe he still uses that term. But the dude's a pathological liar. That's all he does. He lies about everything. The whole Biden crew, they lie about everything. It's insane. All right, halt is off, 266. Let's see what level 2 says. Level 2 showing. Level 2 is not looking good. So I sold half. I just sold my other half. The first half, it didn't even look like it went through. Let me see. Lay it down. Lay it down. Lay it down. Ba-da-ba-ba-bo. Not even paying attention to PMEC. I'm putting my limit order in for GMM. Let's see here. Estimated price, GMM. Let's go 6. We'll go 6 on GMM. No, maybe I should go 6. Yeah, we'll go 6. Fuck it. 650. 650 on GMM. GMM could be opening in about 15 minutes, y'all. I traded out of PMEC, so my first trade was right before that halt down. And then I traded my last batch right at the halt. As soon as that halt came off, I got the last one in. So I traded out. I just took the loss, and I'm moving over to GMM. So we got to put that one in the books. That was a Singapore play. Horrible Singapore play with a horrible underwriter. Took my loss, and I'm moving on to the next IPO. Limit order placed for GMM. Here we go, baby. Let me go back to PMEC. Wow, PMEC is halted again. What the fuck? What? Holy shit. Did y'all bail? I hope y'all got the fuck out of that damn burning building. I haven't been, I mean, that's got to be one of the worst IPOs I've ever been in. PMEC. Absolutely one of the worst. That's a shock. Yeah, La Rose is holding IPO value way better than PMEC. Is what it is, though. Spartan Capital, man. Not even 1 star. I mean, they are just a disaster. Why would you even hire Spartan Capital? They just wasted all their money on some folks that did nothing for their IPO, man. Yeah. PMEC now is halted down. Wow, look at that. La Rosa, which was a very small float. The offering was tiny. Sitting at 506, so you actually could have made a buck or two. It opened at 525, which means if you pre-ordered or if you limit ordered in, you're in at 525. Let's see if she can get past those limit orders. I don't know anybody that's in La Rosa, though. That's the thing. Like, who the fuck played La Rosa? That's crazy. PMEC is halted down. Now, typically, for an IPO that lists at 4 to be sitting at 220, that usually takes a week or two. This doesn't happen on day 1. Rarely does that happen on day 1. That's some fucked up shit right there. Lay it down. Lay it down. All right, so GMM quite possibly opening in 10 to 15 minutes. 10 to 15 minutes on GMM. Prime Number Capital is their underwriter. Out of China, Prime Number Capital. I'm still watching LRHC, which she's climbing back. She's at 515. So if you did limit order in at 525, you're almost at break even. Almost at break even on LRHC. Edgy, you're saying Mumu's not allowing trading on GMM? What's going on with GMM? They're not allowing trading? Oh, you're kidding me. Fuck. You guys looking at level 2? What are you guys seeing on level 2? I'm seeing $100 bid, $200 ask. App. I'm on a phone. You've got one bid at $100. Guys, give me an update on GMM. How many brokers are not? So there's roughly 3 brokers not allowing trading on GMM. Is this true? Is this fact? Why isn't Mumu allowing trading on GMM? That makes no sense at all. Oh, just the app. So I've lowered my entry to $5 on GMM. I've lowered my entry to 5 on GMM. Looking at level 2, still not moving anything on the app. So, Hillbilly, you can't order on Webull? Why not, bro? What's up? I just want to know, like, are people going to be handicapped trading this, or is everybody full-blown able to trade this? GMM. How come you can't place a limit order on Webull? What's up? Are you just having a problem with your app? PMEC, $2.39, halted up. PMEC is halted up. Anybody have some good level 2 on GMM? If you got some solid level 2, hit us with it. GMM. It's going to open at 5 at the moment. So we're seeing $5 is the basis for level 2. Are we crossing? I take it we're crossing at $5. What's going on? PMEC is unhalted at 229. PMEC unhalted 229. I think we're moving. Hold on a minute. GMM is moving. GMM up. Entered 5. I'm up 150 fucking dollars. Nice. I'm currently up 150. Not bad. Global. GMM is at $5.40, 74. Nice. I'm up 400 bucks. Just made my fucking money back from that piece of shit. I think we're halted at 583. I think we halted at 583. Halt up, everybody. We're halted up, and Teddy Boy made his fucking money back from that piece of shit MEC. Ha ha. That's what's up, baby. Halted up at 583. Had I not played that PMEC piece of shit, my fucking ass would be up 500 bucks right now. We're going to stick it out. Not only are we going to hopefully make our money back, but we're going to profit. Whole point is to walk with a profit today. Halted at 583. This is prime number capital. This is why we fucking play prime number capital. Prime number capital, guys. Look at what they do for you. Look how they do you. Halted at 583. Nice. Just so you guys know, I'm going to put the PMEC underwriter on a list. Okay? And we will never play that motherfucking underwriter again. I will never play that underwriter again. I don't give a fuck. Now I'm at break even. Oh, now look who's coming out of the clouds. David Price goes, GMM, be careful. Don't be greedy. After the guy's like, oh, this sucks. I'm going to go hang myself. Oh, hey, guys, don't be greedy on the good one. Hey, guys, don't make your money back on the good one. Dave, do me a favor. Go to that fucking clown Moon. Go to his fucking YouTube live. He's probably live teaching people how to suck their own dicks right now. Can you go enter that class and just go suck your own dick for me, please? Hey, don't make your money back, guys, on GMM. Hey, everybody, slow down. You're making your money back. Go fucking elephant, dude. Swear to God, Dave, get the fuck out of here. All you do is tell everybody, oh, it's a piece of shit, everybody. It's a piece of shit. Now the good one, you're like, oh, hey, don't make your money back, everybody. Don't make your money back. Get the fuck out of here, you mooch. I'd kick you square in the fucking nuts. If we were like in the 8th grade right now and you did some shit like that, you know what I would do to you? I'd kick you square in the fucking nuts, dude. You probably got kicked in the nuts a lot when you were growing up, and that's why you're such a little douchebag right now. Because your whole life, you got kicked in the fucking nuts. You're missing your nuts. Or you're down to half a nut. Don't make your money back, everybody. That's how he probably talks, too. Nobody likes this guy, Dave. Nobody likes him. 583 halted up. He's got a quarter of a nut. He's got a shoe print where his nuts belong, where they used to be. Now it's just a big boot print from everybody kicking him square in the nuts. He's got half a vag. He's half a vag. GMM. Got us our money back. Thank you. Appreciate that. Halt it up. Got us our money back. Let's go back to La Rosa. La Rosa's at 476. PMEC 239. GMM halted at 583. Yeah, baby. Let's see what happens. Global Metaverse halted 583, halted up. I don't care nothing about AMC, by the way. All these people still parading around AMC. What the fuck? I don't care nothing about AMC. I wouldn't support him for nothing, y'all. Won't support him for nothing. Okay, we're open. GMM moving at 570. $6. GMM is bouncing between 6. Little resistance is 6. It looks like people are selling at 6. A lot of people taking profit at 6. So if any of you are in this and you didn't take a loss on PMEC, I would be selling, me personally, I would sell half here. I might even think about selling half because now I'm up. I have my losses back. I could sell right now and almost break even. Had this just been a play on its by itself, though, I would have sold half right here. I wonder if I should just stick to my guns and play this the way I would normally play it. You know? I think I'm going to play this the way I would normally play it. I'm going to sell half right here, everybody. How many shares do I fucking have? So I'm pulling profit right. Come on, give me 6 again. Give me 6 again because I know you're going to rip me off. There it is. 610. 610. Okay, I'm pulling profit at, God, it keeps tapping at 610. Leave me alone, people. It's retesting again. $603, $605, $605, 6, $607, $608, $610, pulling profit at $610. Taking half my profit off the table, it gave me $608. I got $608 on that. I took half my shares out. Riding 50%. Uh, 606. So I took profit at 610. It gave me 608. Looks like 610 was the top for now. Yes, today's high is 610 so far. I snatched half my profit at 608. Now I could break even. I could have broke even and just snatched that 610 full throttle. But if she goes beyond 610, I'll be in profit. So now I need to get something past 610, hopefully. If not, if we break even, we break even. If I fall slightly under, I fall slightly under. Dave, I told you to go to Moon's channel. They're all sucking their own dicks over there, bro. What are you still doing here? What are you still doing here, buddy? How'd you even find your way to my channel to begin with? $6. So here we go. 6. Back to 6 on GMM. Yeah, baby. Sometimes this is how it works, man. You lose on one, the second one brings you back above water. It's just the way we do. GMM is off to a really good start, holding way above IPO value. Holding way above IPO value. Still hovering around 6. Which is great because Robinhood entered everybody at 5, which means right now your 1,000 shares made you $1,000. 1,000 shares made you $1,000 on GMM. Now, if you sold over at 610, that'd be $1,100 if you were able to grab the top. 610 so far, high of the day. Still sitting at $6, GMM. Celsius, caffeine of the day. I sold at 608. If you were here watching me, I waited for 610. As soon as I saw 610, I hit the sell button, baby. Did it live for everybody to see it. She gave me 608 when I hit 610. She dumped it to 2 cents is all. Dude, I love the grape. Is that not the fucking best, bro? I agree. Grape is the best Celsius flavor, without a doubt. My refrigerator is full of it. That's all I got is grape. I got like that strawberry kiwi or something. That one is my least favorite. It's got a, I don't know, it's got a weird aftertaste to it. So GMM is holding still, holding above IPO. So Annie sold at $5.99, 601, and 609. Good for you. Yep, I've tried the Apple. Apple's okay. Great payday on GMM. Fucking beautiful payday on GMM. Sucks I'm doing this IPO to where I'm playing everything right now because I did play PMEC. I took that loss, moved it over to GMM, and I've obviously made my money back, but I'm not in the green yet. Break even is okay. You sleep at night, you break even. I'd like to make some profit. GMM 524. Yeah, the underwriters are always like key to these plays. Underwriters are just keys. The keys to the fucking Lambo is the underwriter, without a doubt. Uh, 534. What's up, Mojo? How you been? You're still holding cart? Holy shit. What you doing holding cart? Good to hear. Heard about your surgery. Glad you're doing good. A lot of people buy these first dips, that first sell off. Okay, so we're at 541 on GMM, 550. I would imagine a lot of people still in the profit on this. A lot of people would be buying in right here, pushing that up. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Everybody should be in the green right now, which is great. A lot of opportunity for profit on this IPO. A lot of time to get out. an update. PMEC is at 238. Horrible play today. PMEC. La Rosa is at 440. She just couldn't hold it either. PMEC, worst play, worst IPO, worse than CART. CART was really bad. Good money on GMM, though. Matt, are you still in GMM or did you walk? Did you take your profit around 6? I personally would not be playing PMEC. Whoever just said that. Now is not a good time to enter. It's a dud. PMEC is a dud. Horrible underwriter. There's no support backing it. Super, super risky play. If you were to buy in anything, I'd buy the better underwriter. Pay attention to GMM if you're looking for just a play today, but I'm sure there's a lot of good day trades out there. I don't know. I'm not even watching the entire market, though, so I don't know. But everybody had a great opportunity to make $1 per share today on this ticker. She opened at 5. You limit ordered in. You got 5. She ran to 6. And she held 6 for like, I don't know, 5 minutes, right? You could have traded out at 6 for at least 5 minutes. Easy trade today on GMM. Great trade today. 560. Really happy with the performance of this underwriter. This underwriter never lets you down, you know. Always, always good money coming in on this underwriter. Remember, I told you guys, prime number capital, this is a horrible market, you know. Yet prime number capital is knocking it out of the park. They're about 100% right now for returning your money with profit. Prime number capital is at 100% right now. And if you ask me, I mean, they're doing better than Network One Financial because Network One doesn't pick up any IPOs anymore. You guys notice all they're doing is going back in and pushing up listings, right? That's all Network does now is up listings. 570 on GMM. It's going to retrace. A lot of opportunity to make money on this ticker today. They are giving Network One Financial a run for their money. Prime number capital. Okay, this thing's starting to get annoying, so I'm going to take it off. Half my Halloween costume off. Moving 570 on GMM. Let's go. Yeah, Bill, I'm still in half. This is just where I take a risk, you know. I don't want to break even today. Of course, break even would be good considering the horrible performance of PMEC. You know, break even is like, thank God you get to break even, right? I'd like to make a buck or two, though. Mojo Card is up 7%. I don't even remember where they had us enter. Something like $35, was it not? So your entry on cart would have been like 30 or 35, something like that. $30. Yeah, I knew it was something stupid high. Crazy amount. $41.90. Holy shit. Let me go back to cart and see where my entry was on that. How'd you get in $41.90? That's a weird number. Uh, 26. Okay, cool. It is up today, almost 8%. Nice. Nowhere's near. Okay, so whoa. Oh yeah, me too. Yep, me too, Mojo. No shit, I forgot. I entered right with you, 41.90 on IPO cart. Those American IPOs, they are risky. They are shitty. Now it's sitting at $26. That was a lot of hype on that IPO too. GMM still sitting up in the green, waiting on some more volume to come in. Look at that. PMEC has retraced almost at $3. Can't play them both now. PMEC coming back. If anybody is in that ticker, looks like she's floating back. Yeah, we definitely overpaid for cart. Holy shit. Yep. Some really good upward momentum. Yes, Maximus. I'm watching now. I'm watching PMEC now. They're starting to push her back to $3. Look. See how they do that? Take it all the way down to the bottom of the abyss. Falsely. Lay it down. Lay it down. $2 million share volume on GMM. So 2 million shares have been traded. $5.50. Josh is up on PMEC. So you re-entered? Man, you got balls to grab that dip. You got balls, homie. I wouldn't have touched that dip. Good for you, though. Good for you, man. It's a slow mover. And it opened late. GMM. which means you don't necessarily get that lunch push. A lot of these IPOs, you get that second push around lunchtime. AATP is a go. They finally got their 8A filing in. Thank you, Rocket Man. I thought for sure they would have had that by now. Pretty shocked it took them so long to get it. So AATP is Network One Financial's uplisting. I think it's sitting at $8 on the OTC right now. Pre-order is 4. It's sitting at 8. There's no reverse split coming off of AATP. It's just a straight off the OTC, straight up to NASDAQ. So yeah, it's like having dilution, hillbilly. There's no difference. You know, take the offering of all 3 of those IPOs and put it together. Now you have 15 million shares or whatever. You're going to have, 10 million shares instead of 2 million because you've got 3 IPOs. Same amount of people. They sure did push that ticker down, though. Ain't that crazy? How hard they pushed PMEC. Let's see where the recovery is at. It's at 3. Look at that. Look at that recovery. Yeah, tell me that ain't a bunch of bullshit. Tell me that wasn't a complete fucking bullshit sell-off. That's some shady shit right there, boy. Shady fucking shit on PMEC. GLE is, I think, firing their underwriter, going with a new underwriter. That's what I believe. Just sitting tight, waiting on another filing to come in, and if it does, then that means, I'll look at the underwriter on this whatever filing comes in next. But I'm assuming there's going to be a different name on it. Look at the 2 patterns, though. So GMM, while GMM is selling off, PMEC is back on the rip. PMEC, $3.08. GMM is $5.20. 26. So to retrace that 610, $2 million share volume, and it's 11 o'clock. Well, it's about 12 after 11, Alabama. So I'm down to half my shares. I stuck 610 in there, try to recoup some of that PMEC loss, which I did. It was a really good move. What are the chances of GMM surpassing 610? That's the question. Should I have sold all of it at 610? Right? That is the question. Now for AATP, depending on what time it lists tomorrow, I might not be able to go live tomorrow for that one. I'm just going to have to trade that in the Discord. Jim's been really busy lately, so to take 2 days off or to not go in the morning, it's really difficult. If it were to trade later in the day and I could actually like come home for lunch and go live, that would work. If it's a late day trade, I'd be able to hit it. Otherwise, I'll be in the Discord tomorrow with AATP. All filings are in and she's ready to go. So it's going to be a great one. And yeah, no competition at all tomorrow with AATP. I mean, there are a couple that, I think there's a couple that were supposed to close today. Let me see. What's going on here? Nah, it's pretty much on its own. What's the ticker symbol for Birkenstock? I'm done playing USA IPOs. But what's the ticker symbol for that? Burke? That's what I was just gonna say. What's it over? Exactly. 50 freaking dollars? Count me the fuck out of that bullshit. No way. No, that's an institutional trap. They can have that garbage, man. 540 on GMM. Would have been a really good profit day had PMEC not come along. You bastard PMEC. Happy for you guys, though, that just played GMM today, which a lot of you in the Discord were saying, which one? You could only play one. Which one should it be, GMM or PMEC? And I, of course, told everybody GMM was the play of the day. I can't wait to see Burke. I'm still going to watch it tomorrow. Let me see if they've even put it on pre-order. Did they? So Robinhood's not allowing that pre-order, huh? That's weird. I thought for sure they would. Nope. Not available on Robinhood for pre-order. Interesting. All right. They snatched up the last two though. I'm surprised they didn't take that one on. How'd you do, Mojo, on GMM? Did you do all right? Boy, there was just a huge jump in price. Did you guys just see that? No shit, man. Huge jump in price. GMM is all over the freaking place right now. Those IPOs tomorrow, if they actually list, I'm not going to spread myself too thin. AATP is going to be the play tomorrow. I don't want to spread myself too thin with playing some random bullshit IPOs. So tomorrow, focus on one. It's got to be a straight profit day. We'll go after the one that we know is going to bring in the most profit. And it'll be a great end to the week. There might be one more IPO before we close out this week. We'll see. If it's a weak underwriter, we'll just wait though. There's several, and EF Hutton is on 3 of them, by the way. EF Hutton's been horrible lately. So the next 3 that I saw that were Asia were EF Hutton. Surprised the shit out of me. EF Hutton's the worst, man. They're right there, top to avoid. Avoid EF Hutton. Yeah, I agree, man. They don't have the market on IPO day is they throw those halts in there. That's one of their ways to manipulate an IPO is to halt. And it works. Sure does, man. I was playing the DWAC SPAC. That damn thing halted so many fucking times you didn't have a chance to sell. I mean, you could not catch a market sell on DWAC to save your life. It was bouncing and halting so fast. Similar, it was worse than Megal. DWAC was. The halts were worse on DWAC than they were Megal. Yep. So 525, real slow, nothing happening. He's still stuck at roughly 2 million share volume. 525. It is holding nicely above IPO. I'm still in with half. Took profit off the table. Could have broke even had I sold it all. Gonna play this out though with the other half of my entry at $5. The whole market's risky right now because of this war, though. This is what's crazy. You know, back in the day, I'd swing trade like tomorrow with AATP. I would have considered swing trading that uplisting had this been the Trump market. I would have felt really safe swing trading that. No way in this market, though. You see how fast everything sells off? You know? Absolutely, Gus. If Trump takes the White House in 2024, DWAC's going to go ape shit. But I don't know if DWAC is going to hold. It's going to hold up between now and then. It might, you know. I think they have a clause that says they can pull it at any moment. They can just liquidate it, pull it down, and disassemble it. You know. That's the only thing that scares me with just buying DWAC and holding it for 2024, which a lot of people are thinking the same way I'm thinking. If you got it and he's president, you know, he wins the White House in 2024, you're going to probably be sitting on a lot of money. Why wouldn't it run back to $170, right? I mean, holy shit. The president of the United States has his own ticker. And it's Trump, and everybody loves him, you know? All right, this shit's putting me to sleep. I gotta go to the fucking gym. $5.20, and I'm falling asleep over here. GMM, she's moving way too slow for my blood. $5.30 or $5.26, $5.26. I think I'm gonna go to the gym, guys. This is putting me to sleep, and I can't afford to fall asleep right now. I still gotta go train shoulders today. Hit chest, yes. What was yesterday? Monday, yeah. Hit chest yesterday. Gonna hit shoulders today. Biceps, triceps tomorrow. No, Anthony, that's the crazy thing is I didn't when I was in New York. It just wasn't as political as it is now, you know. Back in the day, if you guys remember, you didn't tell people if you were a Republican or a Democrat. You just kind of kept that shit to yourself. And now we're so divided that everybody lets everybody know their side. This is the side I'm on, you know? So it wasn't like that when I was living in New York. GMM is holding good money. If you just scalped right here, you'd do fine. 1,000 shares of GMM made you $1,000 today. 1,000 shares GMM made you 1,000 fucking dollars. 1,000 shares of AATP tomorrow probably going to make you $1,000 easy. 1,000 shares should bring you in $1,000 tomorrow. All filings are in on AATP. So that one's going to list tomorrow. All right, guys, I think I'm going to just go to the gym. This is moving way too slow for my blood. I need to get on with the day. I still have to train, got to eat lunch. My wife is upstairs with the baby. So I'm going to call this quits so I can get some work done today. I'll see you guys in the Discord for AATP tomorrow. And that's it. Nothing else doing. PMEC back down. And LRHC, nada. All right, guys. I'll see you guys in the Discord. I'm out. Discord link below. If you guys aren't in the Discord, links below. I will see you tomorrow trading AATP, uplisting Network One Financial. All right, everybody. Y'all have an awesome day. Dojo Warrior out, baby. Shaboom. Peace.